What you see right behind me is Southern 16.
Southern 16 was built by Pullman in 1879 and is a business car. Originally, this car was used by the South Carolina Railroad in Charleston, South Carolina, and was originally an office car. It was used by the South Carolina and Georgia Railroad, which absorbed the Southern Railroad in 1899 and originally numbered as South Carolina and Georgia 101. In 1899, it was then used by the Southern Railway and renumbered as Southern 115, and for the next several years was used by the Southern Railway on passenger trains, and it was assigned to Joseph H. Sands, who was Assistant General Superintendent of the Eastern District. Then, about 1903, it was then renumbered as Southern Railway 111, and it was assigned to S.J. Collins, who had Joseph's title, then to Horace Baker, who then had Joseph and S.J.'s title in 1904. In 1905 to E.H. Copeman, who was General Superintendent. Then in 1907 to H.E. Hutchins, who was the General Superintendent of the Northern District. Then in 1912 was renumbered as Southern Railway 11. Then in 1914 it was then assigned to R.E. Simpson, who was General Manager of lines east on the Northern District. In 1920 renumbered as Southern Railway 9. In 1921 it was assigned to R.B. Pegram, who was the Vice President of Tax, Fuel, and Publicity Department, and that year it was renumbered as Southern Railway 6. In 1928, assigned to J.B. Akers, who was an assistant to Vice President of Maintenance of Way. In 1931, it was assigned to Bernard Herrmann, who was a chief engineer with J.B. Akers when he was an assistant chief. In 1934, it was held reserved. In 1935, it was assigned to L.C. Schultz, who was a superintendent of motive power. In 1946, it was renumbered as Southern Railway 16, and it could be possible it stayed with L.C. Schultz in Knoxville, Tennessee, because he remained in that position until he retired in 1960. Then it was soon retired, and in 1967, Houston Sports Association in Houston, Texas had it. In 1970, it was sold to Phoenix Cotton Pickery in Phoenix, Arizona. In 1982, it was sold to Russell Joslin and named Desert Valley by him. Then, in 1995, Russell donated the car to the Arizona Railway Museum in Chandler, Arizona, where it can be seen today.